Hey everyone, I'm Kate Rivers from LPSElixir, and you're watching MV Takes. So far, I've made a lot of background appearances on our channel, but I'm usually the production designer for most of our projects. I'm proud to present this new series where I'll be featuring music videos, some popular, some underrated, and analyzing them and just talking about why they captured my eye. In today's episode, we'll be looking at an LPS music video for Dancing with a Stranger by LPS Go Wild TV, released 3 years ago with currently 3.1 thousand views. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend pausing this video and checking it out first. Let's take a look. Okay, so I love the start, how it starts off with a pale blue kind of background. He's looking out the window. The blue of the walls kind of matches his tattoos. I don't know if that was intended, but it really captures how he's probably feeling kind of sad inside, and the sadness is all around him too. I really love that. So he turns away and oh my goodness, her nails are painted blue. That's blue all around is amazing. He goes to the party. It's so funny because usually with LPS, with party scenes, it's usually very colorful and the lighting is so in your face, but with this take on it, she uses just blue and red. I love that because it kind of shows how he is going to this party kind of to escape, and it's like he knows that he shouldn't be doing this, but he's doing it anyway because he wants to escape. Even him kind of like staring into the party, like staring at all those people, it makes me feel like he's kind of scared and that he kind of doesn't want to meet anyone new. I just love the storytelling here. We also get to see the first of many special effects in this music video, and that is his ex, I'm assuming, flashing behind him, her back against his. It shows how he probably has the thought of her looming in the back of his mind. And when she's gone, he looks back and he doesn't see her there, and then he looks to the crowd again, and I think that's symbolic of maybe how part of him kind of wants to see her there and is looking for her in the crowd. And when he says, "I don't want to be alone tonight," and there's stars in his eyes, it's so, I don't know how she managed to pull that off, but she did, and it's so beautiful on camera. I think the stars in his eyes just show a sense of longing and just him still holding on to stupid idea that he might see her there in the crowd. And then finally we see the classic LPS colorful lighting in every single party scene. It also kind of shows how he's kind of going crazy dancing with all of these women, and he knows that he shouldn't be doing this. At least that's what I get from the way she's telling the story. Seeing all the ladies' faces and watching how he's dancing with them, you get the sense that no, he's definitely not supposed to be doing this. We also get this little montage of the crowd just, moving, partying, and he's standing there. Everything around him is changing, but he's still there. And I feel like that too just shows how he hasn't moved on, and everything around him seems to be changing, but he still feels the same way. Then we go into his ex's perspective, and again we have the beautiful use of video effects here, where with every step she takes, the image of him follows. It's like with every move she makes, she thinks of him. And even over here, you can see that her walls are blue too. When she is, getting ready, she's looking in the mirror, and there's 3 cuts further and further inward, and it just shows how she's constantly thinking she doesn't want to be alone tonight. She doesn't want to be alone tonight. And just the flashing of his face in the mirror is just it's so haunting yet so relatable. Again, she sees him in absolutely everything. And even with her and the way she dances at the party, it's almost like the both of them are in a trance when they're there. It kind of gives me a sense that it's a cycle of just partying and trying to forget about everything that's happened. And with her, we also get that shot of her standing alone, the crowd surrounding her, except here the crowd kind of flashes and disappears, and it's just her. And then we get a beautiful montage of just those two singing, and honestly, I feel like incorporating those kind of classic shots, you see it all the time in the real world, but it just works so well here. It just highlights the kind of drama of it, I guess. What I love about this though is that she did an amazing job of just getting the movement of the LPS right when it comes to the riffs. I know I'm talking about the visual aspect, and of course I'm a production designer, but when it comes to the music videos I see on LPS Tube, they kind of miss the riffs that happen in the song, and either they miss it or it's just she just got it right. She nailed it. We also get a small teensy-weensy shot, him in the crowd, and the camera kind of refocuses on her. Us as the audience realizes, oh crap, they're in the same room, they're in the same party. I mean, we kind of get the hint, but just that reveal is very well done. And then we get this beautiful shot of just the two of them on, I think she has used some kind of turntable. The both of them are facing their dance partners, and you really see the variety of pets, I guess, that they're dancing with. And I just love it so much. Again, you have seen this a lot in the real world and real music videos, and gosh, incorporating that into LPS just wow, it brings a whole new taste, a whole new flavor. And you know, they're turning, they're spinning, and they're meeting all these different people, and then they finally meet each other, and it's foreshadowing, I think, for the ending of the music video. And again, we have that beautiful montage of them just singing. There's one part where, you know, she's singing and then she fades, and then he is singing with his back against where her back should have been. And I love how she captured the disconnect between the two of them. And finally, at the end of the music video, very cliche thing, I suppose, but she still did it super well. They bump into each other on accident, they see eye to eye, and that's where the music video ends. I'm just a sucker for tiny details, as you can see. I think I share that a lot with Elixir herself. I just love what LPS Go Wild TV did. Girl, thank you so much for making this. Honestly, it lasts for 3 minutes, but wow, there is so much work that goes into these things. And yeah, LPS Go Wild TV, great job. I'm not surprised that you got 3.1 thousand views on this thing. That's it for today's episode, guys. I really hope you like the series. Thank you so much for listening to me and hearing what I have to say. See you next time, guys. That's all for today's MV Takes.